Cutting back on just a few habits could be the key to reaching 100 and beyond. Even if you eat well, stay active, and take good care of yourself, there are certain habits many people have without realizing it that can slowly impact their health and longevity. Most longevity experts agree that, in order to live past 100, it's just as important to know what to avoid as it is to know what to do. And the surprising part is that some of these habits might seem harmless, maybe even normal, until you understand their long-term effects. In this video, we'll uncover 5 things that experts say you should do less of if you want the best chance at a long, vibrant life. Each of these habits may subtly influence how your body and mind age, and cutting back on them could make a big difference in your health, energy, and overall outlook. Some of these might confirm what you've already suspected, while others could completely change how you approach your daily routine. Stay tuned until the very end, because the last one may be the most unexpected and could be the key to adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. Let's get started. Number 1. Sitting for long periods without movement. One of the most common habits that can quietly undermine your health as you age is sitting for long periods without moving. You might think that a few hours in your favorite chair reading or watching TV is harmless. But when those hours add up day after day, the effects on your body can be significant. Extended sitting slows circulation, especially in the legs, which can lead to swelling, stiffness, and even increase the risk of blood clots. Your muscles, particularly in your core and lower body, can weaken over time, making it harder to maintain balance and independence. Plus, staying in one position too long causes your metabolism to slow down. This means your body becomes less efficient at regulating blood sugar and breaking down fats, which can increase your risk for conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Even if you exercise regularly, long, uninterrupted periods of sitting can cancel out some of those benefits. It's not about avoiding sitting entirely, but about breaking it up so your body stays engaged and active throughout the day. This is especially important for seniors because the natural loss of muscle mass with age, known as sarcopenia, can accelerate when the body stays inactive for long periods. Over time, this can make simple daily activities, like climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, or carrying groceries, feel more difficult. The gradual loss of strength also increases your risk of falls, which is one of the most common and serious concerns for older adults. The solution doesn't require intense workouts or complicated routines. Simply standing up every 30 to 45 minutes, stretching, or taking a short walk around the house can make a real difference. Even small movements, like marching in place while waiting for the microwave or doing a few gentle arm raises during a TV commercial, can help keep your blood flowing and muscles engaged. If you have hobbies that involve sitting for long periods, try setting a timer as a reminder to stand up and move for a couple of minutes. The goal is to make movement a natural part of your day, not just something you do during designated exercise time. By breaking up long periods of sitting, you're protecting your heart, muscles, and mobility. Over time, these small changes will add up, giving you a stronger foundation to stay active and independent well into your later years. This isn't about giving up comfort. It's about making sure the comfort you enjoy today doesn't cost you your health tomorrow. Number 2, overeating at late-night meals. Eating a heavy meal late at night might seem harmless, especially if it's been part of your routine for years. But after the age of 70, your body's ability to process food changes, and those late-night indulgences can start to take a toll. As we age, digestion naturally slows down, which means food stays in the stomach longer. When you eat a large meal right before bed, your body has to work overtime, during hours when it should be resting and repairing itself. This can lead to discomfort, acid reflux, and even disrupted sleep, which in turn affects your energy, mood, and immune system. Another overlooked consequence of eating late at night is its impact on weight and metabolism. Calories consumed late in the day are more likely to be stored as fat, especially when you're less active. Over time, this can contribute to unwanted weight gain, which places extra stress on your joints, heart, and other organs. For many seniors, carrying even a few extra pounds can make it harder to stay active and mobile. The extra weight can also increase the risk of chronic conditions like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Eating late can also throw off your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm. This timing system affects not just your sleep, but also hormone production, digestion, and cell repair. When your eating schedule is inconsistent, your body may struggle to regulate these processes efficiently. That's why shifting your main meal to earlier in the day and keeping nighttime Snacks can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. If you find yourself hungry late at night, it could be a sign that your earlier meals were too small or lacked enough protein and fiber. Planning a balanced dinner with lean protein, vegetables, and whole grains can help keep you satisfied for longer and reduce late-night cravings. If you still feel the urge to snack before bed, choose lighter options, like a small piece of fruit, a handful of nuts, or a cup of herbal tea. These can satisfy your hunger without putting extra strain on your digestive system. Changing a long-standing habit like late-night eating can feel challenging at first, but the benefits are clear once you make the switch. You may notice that you sleep more soundly, wake up with more energy, and even feel lighter and more comfortable during the day. This isn't about strict dieting or depriving yourself. It's about making small adjustments that help your body work with you, not against you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on to number 3, dwelling on past regrets. Holding on to regrets is like carrying a heavy backpack everywhere you go. Every memory of what could have been or what you should have done adds weight. Over time, this burden can slow you down, not just emotionally, but physically too. After the age of 70, you deserve to be lighter, both in body and in mind. Yet many older adults find themselves replaying past mistakes or missed opportunities, as if punishing themselves for things they can no longer change. The truth is, dwelling on the past doesn't change it. Instead, it drains energy from the present. That mental energy could be better spent enjoying today's blessings, deepening relationships, or exploring new hobbies. Regret often brings along guilt, shame, and self-blame, and these feelings can silently affect your health. Studies have shown that chronic stress from unresolved emotions can lead to high blood pressure, a weakened immune system, and even a shorter lifespan. Letting go of regret, on the other hand, can free you to live with more peace and purpose. One powerful way to move past regret is reframing it. Instead of viewing your choices as failures, see them as lessons. Every decision, whether right or wrong, has shaped who you are today. You've gained wisdom from experiences that someone younger couldn't understand without living them. That perspective is a gift, and sharing it with others can turn what once felt like a burden into a blessing. Another helpful step is to focus on gratitude. When your mind starts drifting to those if-only thoughts, redirect your focus to gratitude. Shift your mindset to "I'm thankful that." This change doesn't erase the past, but it changes how you carry it. A man I knew, Robert, who was 78, often said, "If I'd done everything right, I'd have missed out on half the lessons that made me who I am." His life wasn't perfect, none of ours are, but he learned to appreciate the crooked path because it led to meaningful moments he wouldn't trade for anything. Releasing regret doesn't mean pretending the past never happened. It means acknowledging it, learning from it, and then setting it down so you can move forward unburdened. Life after 70 can be one of the richest chapters if you allow yourself to be fully present in it. The past has already had its turn. Now, it's time to focus on the present and what lies ahead. Number 4, overcommitting your time. After the age of 70, time becomes one of your most valuable resources, and how you choose to spend it greatly affects the quality of your life. Yet many older adults find themselves saying yes to too many things out of habit, obligation, or fear of disappointing others. This might include agreeing to volunteer every weekend, attending social events you truly enjoy, or constantly helping family members at the expense of your own rest. While staying active and connected is important, overcommitting can drain your energy and take away the freedom you've worked a lifetime to earn. When you were younger, your calendar might have been packed due to career demands, raising children, or community responsibilities. But at this stage in life, the goal is different. It's about finding balance. Saying yes to everything leaves little room for focusing on what matters most to you personally. It also increases stress, and even small amounts of stress over time can weaken your immune system, disrupt your sleep, and affect your overall well-being. One of the most freeing lessons you can learn now is that no is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone a lengthy explanation for protecting your time. By setting boundaries, you create space for rest, reflection, and activities that truly nourish you. That might mean enjoying quiet mornings with a book, tending to a garden, or having leisurely lunches with close friends. Instead of rushing from one obligation to the next, I once knew a woman named Helen, in her early 80s, who had spent decades as the go-to person in her circle. If anyone needed help, she was there. But she eventually realized that she was always tired and rarely did the things she actually loved. When she started saying no to some requests and yes to herself, her energy returned, and her days felt more fulfilling, even though her schedule looked emptier on paper. Guarding your time isn't selfish, it's an act of self-respect. It's a recognition that life at this stage is about depth, not constant busyness. By choosing your commitments wisely, you give yourself the freedom to live more intentionally, with enough space to savor each day rather than rushing through it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content that informs and inspires you. Now, let's move forward to number 5, comparing your health to others. Number 5, comparing your health to others. It's natural to observe how friends or neighbors are doing, but constantly measuring your health against theirs can quietly rob you of peace of mind. After 70, everyone's body tells a different story. Some people seem to maintain their strength and stamina for decades, while others may face health challenges sooner. This isn't about competing with others as they age. It's about understanding that no two journeys are the same. When you fall into the habit of comparing, you risk losing sight of your own progress by focusing only on what you think you've lost. I've seen it happen many times. Someone hears a neighbor brag about walking 3 miles every morning and feels discouraged because they can only manage 1. But the truth is, that neighbor might be facing struggles you don't know about, and you might have strengths they wish they had. The real danger is that comparison shifts your attention from the important question, how can I live my life fully with the body and abilities I have right now? Instead, it traps you in a false scoreboard that no one truly wins. Take Eleanor, for example. At 82, she was frustrated that her younger sister still played tennis while she needed a cane. But when she started keeping a daily log of her walks, the healthy meals she enjoyed, and the friends she realized her life was still rich and active in ways that had nothing to do with sports. She found pride in her own version of health rather than chasing someone else's pace. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself to focus on your own milestones. Whether it's climbing stairs without pain, gardening for an hour, or simply waking up without stiffness, your health is unique to you, shaped by your experiences, choices, and even luck. Respect it, care for it, and celebrate the victories that matter to you, not the ones that fit someone else's story. Final thoughts. Living a long, healthy life isn't just about adding years to your time. It's about adding quality to those years. If you've recognized yourself in any of the habits we discussed today, don't be discouraged. Change is possible at any stage, and even small adjustments can make a meaningful difference in how you feel day to day. Longevity experts often say it's not the dramatic, once-in-a-lifetime choices that shape your health. Most often, it's the little decisions you make consistently, those that either build you up or quietly wear you down. Think of your life like a garden. You don't have to pull out every weed all at once or replant everything overnight. You start by tending to one area, giving it the care it needs, and over time, the whole space becomes healthier and more vibrant. The same applies to your body and mind. You don't need perfection, you need progress. It's also important to remember that aging isn't a competition. You don't have to keep up with anyone else, and you don't need to prove anything to the world. Your journey is your own. The goal isn't to live forever, it's to live well for as long as you're here. That means protecting your energy, choosing habits that support your well-being, and letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. I've met people well into their 80s and 90s who wake up curious, grateful, and eager for the day ahead. They don't focus on what they can't do. They focus on what they can do. And that mindset makes all the difference. You can choose that too. Start where you are, use what you have, and take one step at a time toward a life that feels fulfilling and rewarding. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so feel free to share them. Reading your comments motivates and encourages us greatly. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.